Okay, so we're diving into something pretty relatable today. Have you ever started dating someone and you're totally smitten?
But then there's this tiny thought in the back of your mind like, "Oh, I hope their family likes me."
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Everyone's been there.
Right, especially when there's a language barrier and talk about adding another layer, right?
It's like that universal fear of judgment, but amplified.
Exactly. And that's what makes this deep dive so interesting. We're tackling those notes you shared about bridging language barriers with your partner's family.
Love it. It's such a rich area, and it really gets to the heart of how we communicate and connect on a deeper level, especially in those intimate family settings.
And let's face it, those early encounters, huge. First impressions, those awkward silences.
So many potential for misunderstandings, especially with those cultural nuances coming into play.
You said it. Like, imagine accidentally complimenting grandma's drapes instead of her cooking because you mixed up two words.
Oh, I can totally see that happening. But that's what makes it so endearing too, right? Finding humor in those moments.
For sure. But how do you navigate those situations gracefully? I mean, you don't want to be the awkward guest at every gathering. You had some really good points in your notes about the importance of your partner support, especially early on.
It's crucial. Think of them as your cultural interpreter. They can prep you on those unspoken customs, the family dynamics.
Like who to avoid talking about politics with, right?
Exactly. They can even arm you with some key phrases or topics to break the ice.
Oh, smart. Okay, so you've survived the first few meetings, but what about the long game? Learning the language. You mentioned that in your notes, and wow, that shows some serious commitment.
It's a game changer, though, isn't it? Not just for communication, but for understanding the culture on a deeper level.
So true. Where do you even begin?
You've got a great head start. You mentioned trying out language apps. That's fantastic. They're fun, accessible.
And less pressure than like signing up for a college course.
Exactly. You can learn at your own pace. And those small victories, understanding a joke, ordering your food,
Or just saying thank you and seeing their faces light up.
it builds so much confidence.
Absolutely. But it's not all about speaking perfectly, right? Your notes also touched on the power of nonverbal communication.
Huge. A smile, helping out in the kitchen. These gestures transcend language barriers.
It's about showing up, being present, and genuinely wanting to connect.
Exactly. It's about building those relationships, even without a shared language.
Which, let's be honest, can be incredibly bonding for you and your partner, too. It's like you're on this adventure together.
Absolutely. Learning, exploring, and embracing a new culture. That's the beauty of it.
It really is. Okay, now for something to chew on. What if you delved into a specific aspect of their family culture that's deeply tied to their language? Something like, I don't know, a traditional recipe, a type of music.
That's a fantastic idea. Learning about its origins, the stories behind it, that can spark some really meaningful conversations and create a deeper understanding and appreciation.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, it's about those connections, those shared experiences, and the memories you create together, no matter the language you speak.
Beautifully said.
And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive. Until next time.